money is not the only thing that makes people say, wow. This video is all about the 15 things that impress people way more than a fat wallet. Welcome to the growth mindset. 1. Depth of character. You know how everyone chases money and fancy things? Well, believe it or not, people are actually more drawn to those with depth of character. It's about being genuine, like having strong morals, being kind even when it's tough, and staying true to yourself. That kind of stuff is way more impressive than a fancy car because it shows you're a real person who values the right things. It's like a magnet that pulls people towards you who want a real connection. 2. Loyalty and trustworthiness. You know how everyone seems obsessed with getting rich these days? Being a loyal and trustworthy person makes you a way cooler friend, colleague, or whatever. People can rely on you. They know you won't ditch them in a tough spot. And that honesty? It's refreshing in a world full of smokescreens. That kind of integrity might not buy you a fancy car, but it definitely earns you respect and makes a way stronger impression than just a fat wallet. 3. Intelligence and wit. A fancy car or a fat wallet definitely turn heads, but think about it. How many people do you remember just because of their money? On the other hand, someone who's sharp as a tack and can crack you up with a witty remark? That's a winning combo. They can hold a conversation about anything, make you laugh, and maybe even teach you something new. That's way more memorable than just showing off some cash. 4. Hidden talents and skills. Don't get me wrong, a fat bank account is pretty darn cool. But there's something extra impressive about someone who whips out a hidden talent. Imagine that quiet coworker who turns out to be a phenomenal sculptor in their free time, or your friend who always seems clueless suddenly fixes your busted computer with ease. Those unexpected skills show you there's more to them than meets the eye, and that's something money just can't buy. 5. Confidence, not arrogance. Let's be real. Have you ever met someone who just owns the room? They walk in confident, not like obnoxious bragging confident, but more like they know their worth and what they're about. That kind of self-assuredness is way more attractive than a fancy car or a name-brand bag. It shows they believe in themselves, and that's something people naturally gravitate towards. 6. Resilience and perseverance. These days, people seem to be super struck by those who show resilience and perseverance. You know, the kind of people who bounce back from tough times or keep chipping away at a dream even when it gets rough. It's like that grit and determination, super attractive in a non-money way. It shows you've got the inner strength to tackle anything life throws your way. 7. Passion and enthusiasm. Have you ever met someone who's just fired up about something, like they could talk about rocks, no offense to geology enthusiasts, for hours and you'd be hanging on every word? That passion and enthusiasm is magnetic. It shows they truly care, and that's way more impressive than just a fancy car or a big paycheck. It makes you want to be around their energy. 8. Positive attitude and humor. You know what can really make you shine? A positive attitude and a good sense of humor. Think about it. Being around someone who's always grumpy or complaining just drags you down, right? But someone who laughs easily and finds the bright side, they're the ones you want to hang out with. The ones who leave you feeling good. That kind of positive energy is way more impressive than just a fat wallet. 9. Active listening and empathy. Let's face it, money can't buy genuine connection. Here's the thing. Someone who truly listens to you, like really pays attention and tries to understand your perspective, that's way more impressive. It shows they care and that they value you as a person, That kind of empathy builds trust and makes people feel seen and heard, which is way cooler than just throwing money around. 10. Storytelling ability. Have you ever met someone who can spin a yarn so good you forget about everything else? A well-told story can make you laugh, cry, or sit on the edge of your seat. It takes you on a journey and connects you with the teller on a deeper level. Maybe that's why a captivating story can be way more impressive than a fancy car or a fat wallet. It shows creativity, passion, and the ability to transport people with just words. That's a superpower in my book. 11. Gratitude and appreciation. Have you noticed how much better it feels when someone genuinely thanks you for something? It shows they see your effort and care, It's like a little spotlight on what you did, and that can be way more impressive than just throwing cash at something. It makes you feel valued, like you really made a difference. 12. Willingness to help others. Money's cool and all, But let's be real, there's something seriously impressive about someone who goes out of their way to help others. It shows they have a good heart, that they're not just all about themselves. You know that person who lends a hand without being asked, or volunteers their time for a cause they care about? Yeah, that's the kind of thing that makes people remember you in a positive, light way more than just having a fancy car. It shows you have good character. 13. Living an adventurous life. Let's be real. Who wouldn't be more impressed by your friend who backpacked through Southeast Asia for a year than the one who just bought another pair of designer shoes? Adventures create stories, push you to your limits, and show you the world in a whole new light. That's way more interesting than just having a bunch of stuff. 14. Cultural awareness and open-mindedness. The people you truly want to connect with will be way more wowed by your knowledge of different cultures and your willingness to see things from other perspectives. It shows you're a well-rounded person who's interested in the world, and that's way cooler than just having a big bank account. 15. Living a life of meaning and purpose. Money might impress people for a minute, but it's the people who are out there making a difference, following their passions, that really leave a lasting impression. Think about it. Who do you remember more? The millionaire next door or the teacher who went the extra mile to inspire your class? Yeah, exactly. Living a life with meaning and purpose shows you're not just chasing a paycheck. You're out there making the world a better place, and that's something truly impressive. Self-improvement is a lifelong journey, and every step you take brings you closer to becoming the best version of yourself. We hope you found our tips helpful and inspiring. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up and share it with your friends and family. We'd also love to hear your thoughts and feedback in the comments section below. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel for more inspiring content and helpful tips on personal growth and development. We release new videos every day, so be sure to hit the notification bell to stay updated. Thank you again for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.